People have asked me what my job description is, and I just like put my head in my hands, and I don't know what to tell them. I said, how much time do you have? And then I said, basically, what I can tell you is my job is to find fish over 500 pounds.
So Anthony's been fishing his whole life. You've been fishing your whole life. You've done commercial, you've done the sport boats, charter boats, and then at some point you guys connected. Why don't we talk about that a little bit?
Well, I started out on the sport boats as a kid when I was 13 years old, and then when I was 17, bought an unfinished commercial boat and put motors in it and outfitted it and left, graduated from high school a half a year early and went fishing. Never looked back. I've been living out of a duffel bag ever since. So right when I first started with Anthony, went into his office, had an interview, good chemistry, fun time, got to talk about a few things, and he said, well, let's think about it for a little while and let's get back together in about 2 or 3 weeks or something. I said, yeah, okay. And I went down to Mazatlan. I was fishing at a tournament, and somebody said, Steve, Anthony's on the phone. And I'm like, Anthony's on the phone? I picked up the phone. He goes, I just bought your boat. and I thought, wow, okay, I get it. Here we go.
That was a hell of a move, Cappy. That was a hell of a move.
Watch these two.
You guys doing awesome. Yep. No angles, no tangles is what we say.
So you guys have fished together how many years now?
20.
20 years.
20 years. And over that time, gosh, thousands of fish, right? Without a doubt.
This is fishing. That's on. That's on.
Start walking down the side, baby.
Okay, boys. What's up?
Up here. Yeah, sit down.
Now what?
Wind the snap. That's good.
Sure. Now what?
Get in the boat.
We got a triple?
We've got to do a lot of fun stuff. The tournaments, I mean, we had a great team. We had a great group of guys, and yeah, we crushed it in the tournaments for a lot of years.
And I guess sitting here talking about tournaments and Team Bad Company, I mean, we've got to talk about a little bit, right? 2006.
Yeah, we swept, I think we swept 5 tournaments that year. All dailies, all jackpots.
And including the Bisbee's black and blue. So that was amazing.
That was like a monumental moment. To be honest, there's certainly a lot to look at, you know, and we have developed a really good team over 40 years of getting very detailed surface temperature, and they're developing a lot of new products for us in the areas we're going to, and current directions and chlorophylls and prevailing currents and instantaneous current directions. So we've got that, and then we've also got Time Zero working with us, which is Noble Tech. We're getting some of the same information from them, so we're going to be able to blend the two and just see what works best in each region. And unfortunately, every place we're going, you could spend a lifetime to get really good at it. So we're going to go through there and try the best we can. But the fishing that we do is super precision, and you know, you got to anchor and be able to get your baits back to a spot the size of a ping pong table. You know, if you get out of position a little tiny bit, no matter what the currents are doing or the wind's doing or whatever. So we go all the way from that up to sight casting, swordfish, sight casting, striped marlin, grouper fishing. You know, we love it all, every part of it. And you take a little bit from every fishery and put it into all the other ones, and it's the sum total of all those years experience and times and different fisheries and wind patterns and current direction, and you know, you try and make the most of it.
We're in the sight. This is world class.
Anthony's a heck of a fisherman in his own right, you know, and so that means a lot to me, you know, that he's put me in that position. I 100% of the time know what he's going to do, and he can feel what I'm going to do, and it comes from all the years that he was driving. You know, he knows, okay, the boat's got to do this, and I know the same thing.
Yeah, whether I'm in the front of the boat on heavy tackle or back of the boat on heavy tackle, stand up or in the chair, I can't remember the last time I said to Steve, you know, inch ahead or come on back. I don't think ever. I don't think ever. He knows my angles. He knows what I'm doing. He knows if I have leverage. Just it's all there. You know, I tell everybody this, that, you know, I don't know if I would be doing this if Steve wasn't part of it. And it's not just the fact that, you know, I love the guy. It's also because I know that this program probably wouldn't exist without his expertise. So it's not just how I feel about him personally, it's just his skill set. And he just is very scientific about it, and he measures everything all day long. By the end of the day, he'll tell you how many birds he's seen, how many different species of birds he's seen, what color they are, and what direction that they're flying, and what they're eating. And he processes this the entire day. He varies his speed. He's an encyclopedia, and that's why he's so successful. And it'd be really interesting to get into this water that we've never been to before, right? We don't know the current. You don't know how it works every day, right? You don't know the baits, but you have all this technology, right? You have Omni. You have this, you know, the rod and reels are just so spectacular these days, right? They're so light and agile and just easy to handle. And you have all of this great machinery, you know, getting into an area of the world where, you know, you haven't had that type of technology or, you know, skills to get on top. I'm not talking about Madeira. I'm really talking about on the east coast of Africa and the Indian Ocean. Yes, there's been sport boats there, but not much. So it'd be really interesting to explore some of those areas. South Pacific, as an example. So many areas to explore.
Each region is you're gonna have to adapt tackle-wise and technique-wise to what conditions allow you to do A, B, you know, how many sharks are in the area. There's gonna be so many variables, but we're gonna be set up to troll lures, we're gonna be set up to pitch live bait, dead bait. All the boats have trolling valves, all the boats have tuna tubes. Every boat, even the 33 LNH, has got a Omni sonar. It's got a little different type of Omni than most. It's got some wonderful features. We're going to be pretty excited to see what kind of potential it has. We're going to go have a good time. We're going to go have as good a time as we can, try and catch what we can and where we can, and you know, just really enjoy the time that we have together and the last years we have together, and get to do it. Like Anthony was talking about the adventure, you know, none of that's ever changed, and Anthony's affording me the opportunity to continue to do that till I can't. Yeah, it's super exciting. I can't wait.